So you're talking about the religious sphere of human activity. Very weird, very immoral, very transgressive, the very sphere of irrationality, but not irrationality as below rational, but trans-rationality, supra-rationality. By the virtue of the absurd, people do enter into the sphere of religion. Like when Arjuna said, no, that I cannot kill my own loved ones. He was right. On the sphere of ethics, Arjuna was not wrong. After all, you should not kill your relatives. It's an ethically, morally good thing to do. But what happens? Sri Krishna shows him the absurd. What happens? He is literally having some LSD trip when he shows him the Vishvarupa. Sri Krishna shows Arjuna the Vishvarupa. The ethical life ends when absurd happens, when the impossible happens, when God himself is standing in front of Arjuna and showing him how everything is born out of him, how everyone is living through him, how everyone after death comes to him. People are not even alive, they are just their soul, their bodies are this. All these things are literally beyond reason, beyond comprehension. They are absurd, they are magical. But the absurd happened. And Arjuna left the sphere of ethics and he fought by the virtue of the absurd. Anyway, as I said, there are two steps in the sphere of religion. The first stage of the person's religion life, Kierkegaard says, he names this stage the meta stage in the stage of religion. The stage, he says, the knight of infinite regress. This type of person is knight, K-N-I-G-H-T, knight, like a warrior of infinite regress. When person is transferring from the sphere of ethical to the sphere of religion, first you have to let go of everything. Infinite regress is letting everything go forever without any expectation of reward. In Sanskrit, we call this thing tyaga, renunciation, or infinite regress. When person let go everything which he has earned in the sphere of ethical, in the sphere of universality, he has to let go. Like when Abraham lets go of his kid, when God tells him to sacrifice him, when the Gautama lets go of his wife and his kid, renounces it, or when the Arjuna let go of his internal strife, his doubts, he lets go of it. When person let go of his whole belonging, his whole identity, absolutely without expectation of any reward, he is the knight of infinite regress. The knight of infinite regress becomes a tragic hero, according to Soren Kierkegaard. When he lets go of everything, he doesn't become blissful, he becomes sad, he becomes heavy. Even after letting everything go, he becomes heavy. First, he was burdened in the sphere of ethical. He was burdened by his duty. Now, after letting everything go, he is not burdened anymore, but he is still heavy. And there is this fragrance of sadness and melancholy. He is too full of himself. Tyagis. He is the knight of infinite regret. His actions are sad, tragic, to be precise. And that's not the end of religious life, according to Soren Kierkegaard. That is just a first step. Letting everything go through tyaga, through infinite renunciation of everything without any reward. The second stage is, according to Soren Kierkegaard, is night of faith. When the night of infinite regress finally lets go of everything and then becomes sad and tragic, and when finally he lets go of even the tragedy, when the absurd happens, you see, night of infinite regress is Abraham when he is killing, till the point he is killing his kid. That is the night of infinite regress. When Buddha is leaving everything, that is The night of infinite. At that point, he is night of infinite regress. But then miracle happens. He says, by the virtue of absurd, whatever whatever I have let go of, I will get everything back. Whatever I have let go of on the sphere of ethical, whatever I have left society for, not only I will get that thing for which I have left society, I will re-enter in society again. And I will claim everything. Every sphere of activity, from aesthetic to ethical, he claims back by the virtue of the absurd. When he does it, he is no longer sad anymore. He is the knight of faith. Knight of faith is not sad. He is not tragic. He doesn't feel he has lost anything. Because God gave Abraham his son back after he sacrificed him by miracle. Sri Krishna made sure Arjuna wins the war. Even Karna was the better warrior. There were many better warriors than Arjuna in that ground. Still he won. Because God was with him. The absolute. He was relating to absolute. Absolutely. Relating with the absolute. Absolutely. This type of reclaiming of all previous spheres of activity and becoming normal again by taking the whole journey, becoming normal again. He says this knight of faith is not even to be recognized. You can't even recognize him, according to Soren Kierkegaard, the knight of faith. He looks like a peon, his own words, like a clerk. He doesn't wear fancy clothes, religious clothes. He might look like a person who is living on the sphere of ethical, or the person who is even living on the sphere of aesthetics. But he is knight of faith. He has taken all journey, the full round circle he has become. He has become being with itself. He has become the self. Now there is even no burden. There is no heaviness of renunciation. There is just light, playful, fun play with life. Absolute becomes joyful. Absolute doesn't become heavy. It becomes wonderful. Life becomes light. That's the night of faith. And that's the 3 stages of life, according to Soren Kierkegaard: aesthetic, ethical, religious, sensual pleasures, responsibility, and the absurd.